tujenge.
Okay, my name is Modhoni Njagi. I'm a Kenyan. I was in Sudan for 2 weeks, and then I went there for business, and the war broke out when I was there. So I have nothing much to say. I just thank God that I got to Kenya safe. I also thank the government of Kenya. I also thank the government of Southern Sudan for helping us to get to the airport, the nearest airport, for evacuation. I also thank the Sudan government also. It was my host country before the war broke out. Yeah.
What was the situation like where you were? What's the situation?
Where I was living, I was in Khartoum too. I think that's where the whole action was going through. So there was a lot of shooting and a lot of bombing, going for almost 24 hours, and we experienced power shortage and water shortage. There was a problem of food. We couldn't go out. So most of the time we were sleeping, as in lying down on the floor, just praying and keeping positive. Yeah, and I strongly had the feeling that I had to keep positive, very focused, and above all, to take any risk to get me out of that country. So I thank God, finally I made it and I'm here.
Maybe briefly tell us your journey from Khartoum. How did you manage to get to the airport where you evacuated?
Okay, so when they announced the ceasefire for 72 hours, I decided that was the best time for me to take the big risk, because as much as the government was very much concerned of how to get us from the war, I decided that I would also be part of I would help also, because I was the one on the ground, so I was to take the risk, at least, of getting from the worst place to get to a safer place where at least the government could reach me. So I just decided to walk out of the apartment with my bags, and I went to the streets. I had just made a final decision that I would take the risk and just move the way I saw Sudanese moving. And so I walked from my apartment through the streets and through the shootings until I got to where the buses were ferrying people from Khartoum town to Kosti. Then from Kosti, I got to a lorry to the border of Southern Sudan, that is Renk. At a certain point, I was carried by a donkey because it was late and there were no vehicles. And so the Southern Sudan policemen, or rather the army, they escorted me to the immigration, and then they took me with their vehicles to a safer place where I spent the night. And in the morning, they escorted us to the airport. That is in somewhere just in Southern Sudan. From there, I thank God the government sent the Air Force plane. Yeah, and we landed safely. I am happy to be here, and I am happy with the government of Kenya. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. Sometimes it's good to take risks, because it's only through taking risks that we are here. We thank God. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Your introduction and then what will
My name is Abdi Hamza Ahmed. I'm a medical student at the International University of Africa. And my name is Abdi Hamza Ahmed. I'm a medical student at the International University of Africa. We started our journey before 2 days from Khartoum, and we came by bus from Khartoum to Kosti, near the border, then from Kosti to Joda. In Joda, we were being received by the South Sudanese government, and they coordinated with IOM to facilitate our travel from Joda to Feluch. We are also in communication with Colonel Owino, the defense attaché for the Embassy of Kenya in Juba. And we really thank him because he is the one who coordinated with the Kenyan Defense Forces, precisely the Kenyan Air Force, and coordinated the whole process. And from Feluch, we came by Kenya Air Force aeroplane to Nairobi, whereby we were being received by our members of parliament and some of the cabinet secretaries. And now we're feeling very safe as Kenyans. And God bless us all. God bless Kenya. Thank you.
How is the situation?
The situation there is very chaotic, and we thank God that we really were able to move out of it safely. No student was injured, and we came safely. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.